Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another TEW2020 Experiment video today. As today, in the database editor again to give you the idea, the picture. As you can see, we're on TMOBS, The Miracle on Bourbon Street mod starting April 2014. And as you can see, I'm highlighting a specific guy here. Look at him getting highlighted. Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan at the time now. The Miracle on Bourbon Street starring Daniel Bryan, as I'm sure we're all aware, winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 30, beating Randy Orton and Batista to do it. But Daniel Bryan's WWE Championship reign didn't go as he hoped, did it? Injuries, having to vacate, going out for all that time, returning in the Intercontinental WrestleMania 31, retiring for years in the end though. What if he didn't have to, though, is the question. What if Daniel Bryan didn't get injured in 2014? As you can see, his physical health is peak. He is the peak male physical form right now. No injuries, no hope of injuries for Bryan Danielson. He's in the best shape of his life. He found the magic doctor who has cured all his ailments and his injuries. He will not have to retire. So what will happen? Let's go find out. We're going to start just after WrestleMania 30. Daniel Bryan is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and what we're going to do is we're going to simulate forward 4 years to April 2018, just after WrestleMania 34, because of course WrestleMania 34 was where Daniel Bryan originally returned to the ring in the tag match with Shane against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So we're going to simulate to April 2018 to WrestleMania 34, and we're going to see how he gets on in those years he was retired, how he would have got on in the ring. Without further ado, let's go and answer the question, what if Daniel Bryan never got injured and didn't have to retire in 2014? And here we are, Monday, week 1, April 2018. WrestleMania 34 has just been and gone, and in the main event, Dolph Ziggler was the WWE World Champion, so God knows what's been going on, but he was the champion, and he ended up losing it to Randy Orton, the man Daniel Bryan beat for the belt at the start of this experiment, which is interesting. Let's just have a look at WrestleMania 34. Where is Big Daniel on the card? Dean Ambrose versus Dwayne Johnson. What the hell? That's kind of stole things. Elias and Jeff Hardy are a team, and they beat Team Hell No. That's what Daniel Bryan's up to. He's back with Kane, and he lost in a tag match to Jeff Hardy and Elias, who put in a 100. What is going on? Daniel Bryan got a measly 93 compared to Kane's 95, and Elias getting a 100. Elias? Right, what have you been up to? You got called up, and then you had an affair with Nikki Bella. This is an Elias experiment, I feel like, because what is Elias? I'm sorry, Ezekiel now. No, that's his brother. I'm getting all turned around. What is Ezekiel's older brother been up to all these years? He had an affair with Nikki Bella, and now John Cena, Samoa Joe, Randy Orton, and Anthony Cesaro, I want to say, all hate him. And he extended his contract, but that's you know what? Fair play. You get into a big feud with John Cena and you don't get fired. Fair play. He'd get injured for a month, only a month. Had some backstage troubles with Sami Callihan. He hates everyone. What have you been up to, though? I mean, Elias is the real winner, isn't he? You know, he got to sleep with Nikki Bella. He's a 2-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He's the best worker in the company. One of the most popular guys around. He's the 5th best wrestler on the planet. Yeah, Elias has won this experiment. Daniel Bryan is the 2nd best wrestler in the world at the moment. Christian Cage is the best wrestler on the planet. Let's go from 2014, yep. So year 1, Daniel Bryan came 3rd. Christian came 2nd. Weird competition between these two. Then in 2015, Daniel Bryan, the best professional wrestler on the planet. I noticed on SmackDown in December, he lost to Elias in a cage as Elias retains the world title. He just could not get a title off Elias that year. What the hell? Elias. Jesus Christ. Ezekiel would be proud, wouldn't he? Elias was the 12th best wrestler in the world in 2015. I'll keep an eye on him. 2016, Daniel Bryan, the 2nd best wrestler on the planet. Randy Orton constantly up here as well. Good for him. Daniel Bryan, the 2nd best wrestler on the planet. Elias was the 7th. And then year just gone, Daniel Bryan, the 2nd best, and Elias, the 5th best wrestler in the world. Cody is the 6th. Cody still in WWE as well. Just returned to WWE. We love that. Hornswoggle was the 39th best wrestler on the planet. Hornswoggle versus Brad Maddox for the Intercontinental title, whilst Elias holds the WWE title. What the hell has gone on? Right. Who's the star? Daniel Bryan's the star of things. I mean, tour company. I mean, this isn't too far off. I mean, Kane's not really here anymore. John Cena's still sticking around. Where is he? Who's this about? It's about Daniel Bryan. I keep forgetting. My mind is stuck on Elias. Because Jesus Christ. But where is he? Daniel Bryan. He's a heel. He's gone to, it says machine. We'll call it the American Dragon. He got injured for 28 days, which isn't too bad. Him and Brie Bella broke up after Brie Bella was caught cheating with Joshua Fatu. Which one is Joshua? God, Fatu. Get them all up. She was caught cheating with Jay. Wow. Everyone is cheating on everyone in this damn world. Where happens to just, good old-fashioned Christian relationships up in here? Daniel Bryan, though, in the years that he missed IRL, he got him back, and he ended up as a 4-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He kept that title from April to September, and then he won it back at the Royal Rumble in 2015, so months after he lost it, and he held it till June. So he entered and exited WrestleMania 31 with it, so we'll go check that out. Let's check out the WWE title first, WWE World Heavyweight title. So, Daniel Bryan held it till September. He lost it to Randy Orton winning it back, holding it till January and losing it to Bryan. Daniel Bryan holding it from January to June, losing it to Orton, who lost it to Elias, held it from September to November, lost it to Alberto Del Rio. What a match. Alberto Del Rio versus Elias for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm sure we'd all love that. Alberto held it till SummerSlam, lost it to Brock, held it till December, lost it to Orton. Orton held it till WrestleMania, where he lost it to Brock. Brock held it to June, where he lost it to Elias. Brock Lesnar putting over Elias. We love it. And then, so Elias lost his 2 WWE World Heavyweight titles to Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler, who's just lost it to Randy Orton. What the hell has gone on here? You know what? Fair enough. If I booked that, if I booked Elias in doing all this stuff, I'm sure you'd all love it, wouldn't you? So fair enough. I'd love it. So good for him. Elias dominant. And let's go check out WrestleManias. I want to see what D-Bry's been up to. WrestleMania 31, first of all. In the main event, Daniel Bryan defeated Triple H to retain the WWE World Heavyweight title. So at WrestleMania 30, he had to beat Triple H to get to the main event for that WWE World Heavyweight title. And a year later, WrestleMania 31, him and Triple H going on one-on-one for the belt. Triple H saying that if Orton and Batista can't get it off you or stop you, then I will. And he couldn't in the end. 97, what a match between these two. Before WrestleMania 32, what did Daniel Bryan get up to here? He fought Randy Orton. God. WrestleMania 30, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton and Batista. 31 against Triple H, where he fought at WrestleMania 30 as well. And then 32, he fought Randy Orton, and Randy Orton got the one. Elias defeated Dolph Ziggler in a tables match, but then their feud coming back years later, of course, for the WWE title. Whilst Hornswoggle defeated Kane for the US title. Hornswoggle defeated Kane. That's crazy. I'm sorry, this mod particularly, I find always pushes Hornswoggle, which is just funny, actually. I should use it more. It is quite funny, isn't it? We all love that. And Elias is the biggest star in wrestling in my eyes. So, I mean, fair enough. WrestleMania 33, Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar defeated Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt in the main event. Dolph Ziggler defeated Elias. This is a long-running feud between Dolph Ziggler and Elias, isn't it? Jesus. Dwayne Johnson defeated R-Truth and Hornswoggle for the US title. Now that's WrestleMania, isn't it? The Rock versus R-Truth and Hornswoggle. Whilst Daniel Bryan, where is he? I'm not seeing him. I could be blind. I might be. He had an interview. Did he wrestle? Or did Daniel Bryan not wrestle? I don't think he wrestled. He missed WrestleMania 33. 34, of course, he was back. Elias and Jeff Hardy beating him and Kane. As to answer the question, what if Daniel Bryan never got injured, never had to retire from wrestling, he kept going? It starts off well. He holds that WWE title till September, so just after SummerSlam. Loses it, but then wins it back months later at the Rumble. Retains it at WrestleMania 31, beating Triple H again in a rematch of their great match. So that'll be a great match as well, wouldn't it? Before, what else? Yeah, kind of dropping out the WWE title picture after he loses it, but still, you know, at the top of the card, putting on incredible matches. One of the most highly regarded wrestlers in the world. Whilst also in a weird butterfly effect, Daniel Bryan not getting injured and having to retire results in Vince McMahon seeing Ezekiel's older brother Elias getting a massive hard on and pushing him to the moon, and Elias makes it go to his head. He thinks he's a rock star. He shags Nikki Bella. I mean, that's 3 trophies for him, isn't it? He got to sleep with Nikki Bella, and he's a 2-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So you know what? Elias. There you go. What if Daniel Bryan never gets injured and has to retire in 2014? Elias happens. And fair enough. I ain't got no issues or complaints with that, because Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And the Ultimate Warrior is still alive in this reality as well. Sure. Fair. This is a weird roster. I think I'm going to go now. I don't want to stay in this world. It's so strange. Hornswoggle was a 2-time Intercontinental Champion and a 1-time US Champion. The Rock came out of retirement to fight R-Truth and Hornswoggle at WrestleMania. And he doesn't call himself The Rock anymore. He just goes by Dwayne Johnson. And since coming out of retirement, he won the US title. And he lost the US title to Ricardo Rodriguez. What is this world? In these years, Sting was a US champion. He lost it to Curtis Axel. Big E lost it to Alex Riley. Kane lost it to Hornswoggle, who lost it to R-Truth, who lost it to RVD, to R-Truth, to The Rock, to Ricardo Rodriguez, to Mark Henry, to Chad Gable. You know what? Chad Gable ended up US champ. So another great reality here. I'm going to go. I hope you've enjoyed. As we answer the question, what if Daniel Bryan never gets injured and has to retire? If you have any experiments you would like to see done, then please do leave them in the comments down below. Always like to hear what you're interested in seeing. You know, love seeing what you want to see and bringing that to life. So leave a comment down below if you have any ideas you want to see me experiment and do. If you've enjoyed them, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.